Hey guys, this is Joe Baker Photography, and I'm going to talk to you today about the secret tool that changed my photography forever. Everyone's chasing the latest camera body, the sharpest lens, or the coolest piece of gear. But the secret tool that completely changed my photography, it isn't sold in stores, it's actually free. And honestly, it's the one thing most photographers skip whenever they get good at this. That tool is practice. Stick with me because I'll show you not only how to practice, but how to make it the single most powerful thing in your photography toolbox. Hey everyone, I am Joe Baker with Joe Baker Photography, and on this channel we talk all things photography, from lighting and posing to building your confidence behind the camera. If you want to take your photos from meh to wow, make sure to hit subscribe and let's dive into the one thing that will transform your photography forever. So, whenever we start to practice, we actually want to practice with a purpose. We don't want to just shoot randomly. We don't want to just go out and just shoot things. We actually want to pick one skill per session. For example, we want to dedicate an outing to work only on leading lines or depth of field. Then we want to break down those big goals into small drills. Instead of saying, I want to get better at portraits, focus on just proving eye focus or experimenting with catch lights or something specific. It has to be something specific. And give yourself limits to spark creativity. Like, I'm only going to use a 50 millimeter lens for a week, or I'm only going to shoot in black and white. You can set your camera to actually show you what your photos look in black and white. You can practice editing with the same intention. You can open Lightroom or Photoshop and focus only on one tool, like curves or color grading, until you're comfortable. For me, I want to be able to do something without actually having to look at a cheat sheet whenever I'm working in Photoshop. You can keep a simple practice journal. You can write down what you set out to learn and note what worked or didn't. That reflection helps you keep that lesson in your mind. Practicing with a purpose won't matter if you don't actually do it consistently. Let's talk about how to make practice a habit. You have to force yourself to practice. So there's a saying, motivation comes and goes, but discipline builds results. So you have to schedule regular practice. Maybe 15 minutes a day, up to 3 times a week, and just stick to it. Treat your practice basically like your client work. If it's on your calendar, don't cancel on yourself. It's important that you actually get out there and get that practice in. One way you can do that is removing friction from being able to practice. Keep your camera charged in an invisible spot so it's easy to grab. Take it out of your camera bag and put it on your table. Use prompts or challenges to spark ideas. One of the most popular ones is a photo a day project or shooting one color theme all week. Make it easy on yourself. And then you can reward yourself. After hitting your practice sessions, allow a fun shoot just for no rules, just so that helps keep your balance and it also helps you keep engaged in the long term. Now, of course, just showing up isn't enough to really grow. You've got to lean into the stuff that makes you uncomfortable. And that's where the magic happens. So you have to practice the hard stuff. We all love our comfort zones. We all love it when we can always create the same thing over and over, but that really won't push us forward. Try shooting in bad light, fast action, or even try with some off camera flash. It forces you to problem solve. It forces you to get out of your comfort zone. Tackle genres outside your norm. If you're a portrait shooter, try landscapes. If you're a wedding shooter, practice product photography. Different genres sharpen different skills. If you are shooting in auto, experiment with manual settings only. Take off those safety nets, no auto ISO, no auto white balance, and learn how to adjust on your fly. And learn how to adjust on the fly. You should be able to change all your settings in your camera without even looking at it. Practice failing. Seriously, set up difficult shoot knowing the results might stink, that you might not like anything. Learning how to troubleshoot on the spot builds confidence. Whenever you have those trouble shots or those bad photos, get some feedback. Share your hardest practice shots in a community or with a mentor. Other eyes can often spot things you can't. Now that you know what to practice, let's put it into a system. I'll show you a simple plan to build practice into your routine so you'll see progress week after week. All right, it's time to plan to improve. So here's how to turn all of this into action. Set a weekly goal and don't just wing it. Pick one area to focus on: composition, lighting, editing, posing, or whatever, and then write it down. Then you need to go ahead and schedule your sessions. Treat them like real shoots. Even if it's 30 minutes on a Tuesday night, block it on your calendar. Because if you don't put it on your calendar, you'll never do it. Everyone says that they will, but they're not really committed until it's actually on your calendar. And track your progress. Create a practice folder on your hard drive, and after each session, drop in your favorite photo. Over the up and coming weeks, you'll literally see your growth. Review and adjust. Once a week, look at your photos and ask, did I improve? So the important thing is when we're doing this practice, we also want to make sure that we make it fun. We want to mix in creative projects. Maybe a self-portrait challenge, which is hard even for me, or reshooting an old favorite photo with better skills. This fun helps keep your practice from feeling like homework because really, we don't like doing homework. And if you stick with this, your confidence will explode. So let's wrap it up. Gear comes and goes, but is really what separates a hobbyist from a true photographer. The secret isn't the lens or the light, it's the hours that you actually put in. I'd love to know what's one area you're going to practice this week. Drop it in the comments below so we can encourage each other. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more photography tips, and I'll see you in the next one. And remember, just grab that camera and go shoot, man.